says, who should genuinely come for Umugwo between a wife's mother and the mother-in-law? I have a short something from net also. This says, your mother-in-law actually is meant to do the Umugwo. However, you do not need to argue since mother-in-law is there already. Now let her do the Umugwo. When she's done, your mom can come around. Another says, Umugwo is for mother of the woman. That is a tradition. Umugwo, for those who don't understand Igbo language, is a priceless African tradition of either the husband's mother or the wife's mother coming to help the wife and husband upon the birth of their baby. And my question is, who is closer to the lady? Is, for me, who is closer to the lady should be the one to do Umugwo. But let me know, jump to conclusion, because you might even have better idea. Let me start with you, Success. Who should be genuinely come for Umugwo?
Let's go back to history. The word Umugwo was coined out of the eastern part of Nigeria. It's primarily is an Igbo phrase. Now, in the eastern part of Nigeria, where the word Umugwo came from, it is naturally or by tradition the mother of the girl, the wife, that should do it. But I understand that relationship with different in families differ. A lady might be more comfortable with her mother-in-law than even her own mother. I've heard ladies describe their Umugwo as a very horrific experience because of before they gave birth, the relationship with their mother was not in good shape. So you get something like the woman comes into the house and there's countless arguments, and sometimes her mother might decide to be picking up on the husband. As a matter of fact, some families will still be intact till date if there was no Umugwo. Because when your brother or any member of the family comes to visit you, there are certain things that they will be displeased with.
Of course. Because
they were not brought up that way. But probably you don't have a problem with it, because as long as you and your spouse, you are good.
Yeah.
But imagine, in your house, it's a taboo for a man to wash plates. And he comes from Umugwo and finds out that you are the one that has been consistently washing the plate. The impression he will get is, my brother has been just. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I would say, there is nowhere it is written that is compulsory that it must even be the mother, either mother-in-law or the mother of the girl. Umugwo can be done by anybody. Can be done by a nanny. Can be done. The most important thing is that she finds help. Just what I'm saying. But based on biological stuff, you know, the cleaning you have to do for a woman that just gave birth and all of that, it is recommended that the mother of the girl, if all things be equal, the mother of the girl should do the Umugwo. But if there are other reasons that are involved, there is no law anywhere that says it must be
the mother of the
mother of the girl.
Okay, thank you. Pastor, what's your take?
You know, African mothers are attached to grandchildren. They have this mindset that they have to be part of their grandchild's life and lots of that. So, but in the best way, it should be the mother of the lady should be, because she has gone through a lot of stress during delivery and lots of that. Nobody should come and add additional thing for her, because our mother should be the best person that will flow with her. You know, so but in the absence of our own mother, the mother of the husband can come. In my own case, though, it was like that. My first child, my mother-in-law came in. My second child, my mother came in. You know, so but you can make it like that. If you have 3 children, you come. The next one you come, so I can share it equally. But in the best place, the mother of the lady should come in to assist. Just like what we said, in the course of Umugwo, a lot of things begin to be discovered, begin to unfold. And these are our families. They have a way of picking this, picking that, and lots of that. So, but better still, you know, the mother of the lady should be that. You know, and that's why a lady should be able to caution our own family or our mother. If the mother begin to pop those little things that are not supposed to be, she should caution the mother. You didn't come here for this. You only came here to come and take care of the baby. And Umugwo should not be done for a too long time. You know, so for about a month, at max a month or thereabout, when the lady is stable. So that when it's staying too long, a lot of things will be coming in.
Yeah, I want 3 months. I really want to relax. Okay, why I asked this question was because lady came online to seek advice, and her problem was her husband sponsored her through university and got married to her eventually. So when she gave birth, she didn't even expect it. She just felt her mother would be the one. So when she noticed the arrival of her mother-in-law, she called him in and asked, "Why is grandma here?" I said, okay, because she's here for the Umugwo. And she was like, no, and she wants her mom to do it. And while she was saying that, the mother walked into the room. Now, you can just imagine that kind of mother-in-law already walking into, her husband. Yeah. So she came in and she was like, yes, I said so, that my son took care of you from university, got married, so let me enjoy, I don't know, the fruit of whatever she says she wants to enjoy. Yes, like that her mom has enjoyed her son by paying her school fee already, so let her enjoy this one and all the whole this thing. Now the question is, she does not know what to do because her husband heard everything the mother said all the while and never said anything, so she's at a fix. Now, the only advice I said, she should bring her mother and let the two of them do it. But no, such a mother-in-law that is already entering a room without knocking.
You see, this is a story. Happened to my friend. The mother, when they were dating, the guy was a nobody. And she accepted his proposal based on his personality. Not it wasn't because of his physical worth at that time. But things got better and he became a big boy. And by the time she got pregnant, the first one, it was her mother. The second one, the mother of her husband, that's her mother-in-law, had already started making statements from the village. And the statement got so strong that he didn't bring her to his house. It was his brothers that brought her to his house. Guess what? The mother that wanted to come and do the Umugwo was not even medically okay. She needed help to do. So when she came to the Umugwo, at the end of the day, she couldn't do nothing. She couldn't. That's why I'm even of the opinion that no matter how crazy you think you are in love, the details of your wife's or your wife to be's family is very, very. Their families are so problematic, and that they are going to. In fact, she told me, she said it was hell for her, and she's a very sincere person, so I know that she didn't. It was hell for her. It took God, her own mother, and prayers to help her go through the face. That woman, she said, the woman that came to live with me in the house was, I even had to be wiping off her urine,
taking care of the baby, and taking care of the
take care of. So she was the one that was doing the Umugwo herself, because
I'm telling you, she's doing herself.
So the only time I think that there's a justifiable fight over Umugwo is actually when these guys are abroad. No, you can understand women. You be like, okay, so you're taking her mother. You don't want me to come to America. That's the only justifiable fight where I think, okay, just balance. Give your mother also the experience of traveling. But if there is nothing like that, I don't see any reason why.
I don't even know why, because you're even going there to work.
Yes,
to be honest, you're going there to work, bend your backs
even
and work.
The experience I have with some of those in US, the lady is a white and they married to a Nigerian. And when it came to Umugwo issue, they asked our mother to come and do Umugwo. She said, no, I'm working. You have to pay me. If you're going to pay me, I will come. I mean, she demanded for payment.
Can you imagine?
So because they were not giving her money, it took somebody, my home mother-in-law, who is over there, to go and step in.
Maybe then, well.
Yes. And if you also find out that not all Nigerians get to do the traditional Umugwo. Because if you calculate the cost and you cannot afford it.
And especially when they are going back. What
Yes.
should we
That's another part. There is always this very high expectation.
Yes.
They've labored, they need to be paid.
Yes.
Very, very high expectation.
Yes.
And so you will know that the person who is coming to this Umugwo is expecting what you do not have the capacity for. So wisdom demands that this is the conversation that's supposed to happen between you and your wife. As a matter of fact, at this point in a man's life, he should allow his wife. My recommendation, he should allow his wife to choose
who she wants.
Who she wants.
Because that's her body, that's her process of healing.
Yes.
She's the one that
So
makes mistakes.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah, she's the one that's gonna be home. You're gonna be out, and she has to do with all the whole. If there's drama, she has to do with drama. If there's peace, she would enjoy it. Okay, now that brings me to this question: that must you marry a lady you sent to school, like you paid? Excuse me, you paid her way through school.
Anything you do for anything you do for a lady or somebody that you're dating that you have not legally married, you are just sowing a seed.
Yeah, sowing a seed. So it's not an investment.
basically, a relationship should not be an exchange. It should not be a transaction. But basically, if they define the whole thing that we are getting married, so sometimes I want to marry someone that did not go to school that much. I will have an intention to marry. My own thing I should do is to send her to school to be fit for me. But even in the process of now going to school, she now went and being caught up and hijacked by somebody else. I'll be disappointed. So, but the whole thing should be defined. Are we ending up in marriage and lack of that?
But I believe that even if you discuss, see, the heart wants what it wants.
True.
Do you understand? You pay my way through school. I might meet somebody while I'm even serving. I might see somebody I feel is better. Now, at that point, I love you that point, and that was why you saw the love too you had for me, and you said, okay, let me do you. I want to send you through school. Now, she finishes from school. Why did men expect that same lady that left, with all the human beings she has seen, she's going, that's faithful. I'm not saying she's even unfaithful. It's just what the heart wants. She has to still come back to you and get married to you. Some people have actually, that's worked with some people. You see they still come back and get married to the person. But I feel like when the heart wants what it wants, why is it difficult for men to let them go?
All my friends that dated students, I never recommended that you take certain responsibilities on your head. You see, this is my observation. You see that lady who is so loving and romantically crazy about you as a jam bite.
That's true.
Yeah, 200 level is too far.
That's true.
200 level is too far.
Experience will tell.
And she will find out. Before then, you probably packaged her. The guys who are asking her out now wouldn't have considered her that beautiful without your financial investment. So, it's just like one popular saying I saw on social media. The car that you buy for her spoil for road. Now, person will help her fix the car, she fall in love with. Ladies can be like that. Now, if a lady finally finds out that the heart wants what it wants, she has met somebody who she considers better than the person she has been with, it will be foolishness for you as a guy to want to make her stay. Because her heart is already somewhere.
Yeah.
So if you cajole her and she feels that I owe him this favor by marrying him, she marries you, you are not going to command her loyalty or her faithfulness because she's already in love with somebody. So this is what I would say. Play safe as a guy. Don't spend on a lady what you cannot let go. Don't spend on a lady something that by the time she comes back and say, I'm not doing again, you want to commit suicide. Don't ever get to that point, even if you can afford it. Then for the ladies, why accept gifts that you know certain things are attached to it?
What things are attached to it? You give me gifts.
Unspoken
Commitments. You didn't tell me.
Even the Bible says that the gift of a man maketh away for what?
Yes.
Men don't naturally give you gifts without an attachment on it.
Yes, no.
But if you were giving, I disagree. If you are a man, definitely you're mature. You're gifting me things. Yes, at a point, if you're giving, I will need to ask, like, this gift you're giving, why do you keep giving it to me? If at that point I ask and you don't tell me what you want, okay, you won't say anything.
Okay, now, whatever a man gives a woman, let's not even say give. Let's go back to what you said. he funded her school. And while he was doing that, she knew that there were emotions involved. Is it not so?
Yes.
Now, she knows that this investment is because of this emotional commitment. If you know that you have the propensity to fall out of love or fall in love with somebody else, isn't it wickedness on your own part to continue to collect it? I'll give you an instance. My biological sister, when she was at a marriageable age, there were different guys coming after her. So, but they just normally want to come and talk. But there was this particular guy, he was a pastor. And he was consistently gifting her. So the first set of gifts were just ordinary gifts that were not. But when I saw the other set of gifts, I said, are you not aware that James is... He said he has not said anything.
Is it this pastor?
No, not this one. I said, are you not aware? And I said, it will be wickedness to continue. So you don't know the reason for the gift. So call him. Ask him. Please, this gift you're giving me, I just want to be sure.
What is it for?
What is it for? Because if it is for love, I don't feel the same way about you. And I don't want to hurt you by continuing. And he said, guess what? That was the end of that gift.
You see?
It is greediness and selfishness that allows a lot of ladies to continue to collect. Knowing what is involved.
Okay.
On my own angle, if the something is not defined by the man, if I'm giving you a gift, I'm not telling you what I want with the gift. Oh, fine. I'm the one that should be blamed because I should define. If I'm sending a lady to school, and I'm not telling her, okay, after your school we are getting married, or do you agree or not? If there's no solid agreement or
between
solid
both of
between
you,
two of them, no, it's just a support. It's supporting of the community.
But you men can get angry. You will be dating. You give gifts. Both of you are dating. The moment there's a fight, it's only men I hear that do that. They will collect their gifts.
Not true. I disagree. I have seen it with my eyes. It women, theirs is worse.
Yes, women.
A woman. I'm not telling you stories. I've seen it.
Okay.
Right on the spot, she said, "Give me the phone I bought for you. Give me. You are no longer going to." She stripped him of every gift, and guess what? The gifts she gave him were birthday gifts.
So birthday gifts could be anything.
Okay. We'll wrap it up here.